What's good to the Indians in the ghettos of the hood? Now I want to ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever heard about House Congress Resolution 331? Have police officers ever presented this to you? Have the judges ever presented this to you? Have school teachers ever presented this to you? Well, if you are the American Aborigine of the Americas, this right here pertains to you. And this is very important moving forward as a nation. So it states in the 100th Congress second session, House Congress Resolution 331, in the Senate of the United States, October 5th, Legislative Day, September 26, 1988, received and referred to the Select Committee on Indian Affairs, October 21st, Legislative Day, October 18, 1988, Committee Discharge. So it says concurrent resolution. This is the concurrent resolution to acknowledge the contributions of the Iroquois Confederacy of Nations to the development of the United States Constitution, and to reaffirm the continuing government-to-government relationship between Indian tribes and the United States of America. Now you have to understand what it's saying when it's talking about these Indian tribes. The Indian tribes are the Aboriginal people of America. According to Bouvier's Dictionary 1865, Indian tribes are the Aboriginal people. And that dictionary is the dictionary of the Constitution. So keep that in mind. It says, whereas the original framers of the Constitution, including most notably George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, are known to have greatly admired the concepts of the Six Nations of the Iroquois Confederacy. Right? So if you admire something, are you the creator or are you just a fan? Right? So if I created a picture and you created the frame, which is more which is more valuable, which is more important, the picture or the frame? Right? So they was, as soon as they seen that goddamn Constitution, they was like, God damn, this is a badass plan. They hurry up and frame that motherfucker, put it on the wall, and there it is. Right? It says, whereas the confederation of the original 13 colonies into one republic was influenced by the political system developed by the Iroquois Confederacy, as were many of the democratic principles which were incorporated into the Constitution itself. And whereas the formation of the United States, the Congress has recognized the sovereign status of Indian tribes and has, through the exercise of powers reserved to the federal government in the Commerce Clause of this Constitution, Article 1, Section 2, Clause 3, dealt with Indian tribes on a government-to-government basis, and has, through the Treaty Clause, Article 2, Section 2, Clause 2, entered into 370 treaties with Indian tribal nations. So they're talking about the constitutional Indians, not Title 25 Indians. The Title 25 Indians are the natives. They don't fall under this, right? So you have to know the difference when they're speaking, right? And then down it says, whereas from the first treaty entered into with an Indian nation, the treaty with the Delaware Indians of September 17, 1778, the Congress has assumed a trust responsibility and obligation to Indian tribes and their members, right? So Congress owes obligation, right, to Indian tribes and their members, right? We don't owe them, they owe us. Check this out. Whereas this trust responsibility calls for Congress to exercise the utmost good faith in dealings with Indians as provided for in the Northwest Ordinance of 1787. You see what I'm saying? Whereas the judicial system of the United States has consistently recognized and reaffirmed this special relationship, now therefore be it. Right? Resolved by the House of Representatives, the Senate concurring that the Congress, on the occasion of the 200th anniversary of signing the United States Constitution, acknowledges the contributions made by the Iroquois Confederacy and other Indian nations to the formation and development of the United States. Now check that out. Remember when I told y'all United States, the AKA OAS, the Organization American States, stretched all the way from Canada all the way down to Chile. Peep game. Says the Congress also hereby reaffirms constitutionally recognized government-to-government relationship with Indian tribes, which has been the cornerstone of this nation's official Indian policy. The Congress specifically acknowledges and reaffirms the trust responsibility and obligation of the United States government to Indian tribes, including Alaska Natives, for their preservation, protection, and enhancement, including the provisions of health, education, social, and economic assistance programs as necessary, and including the duty to assist tribes in their performance of governmental responsibility to provide for a social and economic well-being of their members and to preserve tribal culture, identity, and heritage. Right? So, are these people upholding what they're supposed to be doing, right? The government supposed to be doing, right? For Indian tribes, for our preservation, our protection, our enhancement, or is it on the other foot, right? So I mean, you gotta put these people in check, right? Because this is what's supposed to be going on, and I don't see too much of it. And it says the Congress also acknowledges the need to exercise the utmost good faith in upholding its treaties with the various tribes, as the tribes understood them to be, and the duty of a great nation to uphold its legal and moral obligations for the benefit of all of its citizens, right? So that they, in their prosperity, children may also continue to enjoy the rights they have enshrined in the Constitution, in the United States Constitution, for time immemorial, forever. Passed by the House of Representatives, October 4th, 1988. Donald K. Anderson, right? Now, like I said, you have to ask yourself, have these people, next time you encounter these people, hit them with that House of Congress Resolution 331, right? Let them know what the fuck, who the fuck you are. Let them know what you stand for, and let them know what the fuck they supposed to be doing. These people in your house, they owe something to you. Now, if somebody owes something to you, can you ever owe them? I want you to ask that. So why the fuck are you paying taxes? Why the fuck are you paying for rent? Why the fuck are you paying bills? These people owe to you, right? They will always owe to you. These are foreigners. They will always be foreigners on your land, right? So deal with this shit accordingly and get these motherfuckers away from here. Get these motherfuckers off your shit, all right? Peace, love, and light. I'm up out of here.